Hi, I am Dr. Sheila Sapp, and I'd like to welcome all of you to my new channel, A Journey, Faith Walking. And today I'm here because I want to talk to you about a friend of mine, someone who I know had many faith stories to share but is unable to be here today. And she was supposed to be one of my guests, and her name is Mrs. Bernita Payton Frison. And she passed recently. She fought a long, hard battle with cancer. But I just want to share with you that she was a role model for having faith. I met Bernita several years ago when she relocated to this area. I don't know if any of you remember Hurricane Katrina, but she lived in Louisiana and her family relocated here as a result of the hurricane. And our school, where I was the principal at the time, decided to do something for the families. And we had a luncheon and we had collected clothes and so forth. And that's where I met Bernita. And I remember her being full of life and having that big smile. And she was so friendly. I don't believe anyone who ever met her would not walk away feeling like they knew her all of her life. She was that friendly and very outgoing. And she also made candy. And she had her own candy business, and she was known as Sugar Mama. And believe me, she was as sweet and possibly even sweeter than her candy. And I just want to share with you um, the fact that she, not long ago, had a celebration, and it was her way of thanking all that other people had done for her. And it was a grand affair, and many people attended. But I want to say that Bernita gave so much of herself to other people. And it was really very kind of her to have that celebration, to recognize those people who helped her. And some time ago, I don't exactly remember the month, but she was a guest speaker at a women's conference. And I believe it was a Christian's women's conference. And I was able to get a copy of her speech. Well, it was really a recording, it was videotaped. And I was just amazed that she didn't mention my name, but she had mentioned that a friend of hers had given her a scripture, and she mentioned that. And here I was listening to her speech and that statement. And I want to read the scripture that I had posted because that's one of the things that I like to do. I always like to encourage others. And that scripture was from Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. And it says, "Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." And that's what she shared with the women in the audience that day. And so and you just never know whether things you say or what you do will motivate and encourage others. And I must say, Bernita has encouraged me on many occasions, and she always had a kind word to say. And I started this new channel, A Journey Faith Walking, to talk about faith and to have people, guest speakers, come on and talk about their faith walk and share their journey. So I would like to encourage you to share your journey. And some people I have asked feel a little nervous about it. And believe me, I get nervous too. But I am a firm believer that some of you out there have a story that you can share. And I would like to invite you to contact me. You may email me or message me. I'm on Facebook, and I will give you details about how we can get together and have you share your story. And I am sure that your story will encourage others. So I want to dedicate this session. I'm not sharing a faith story, but I just wanted to come on and say something in remembrance of Bernita, who was going to be a guest speaker for me. And believe me, she was a walking, living faith story. And now she is with God. So you take care and be safe. And thank you for listening. And I hope to hear from some of you so that you will be able to share your faith story.